Dustin, we want to know this morning, how bad is that damage?
Well, Katie, Dave, we understand the damage is contained mostly to one room in the mobile home, and I'll let you guys take a look.
Dustin, what kind of input are they looking for from folks?
Well, Katie, Dave, the El Paso County Commissioners say that they want to hear everything. They want to hear it all, everything from success stories to any struggles that you might have had while trying to recover from the Black Forest fire.
Later today, the mayor of Woodland Park will face a judge for the first time after his arrest on suspicion of sex assault on a child.
KKTV 11 News reporter Dustin Cuzick is live with us now in the newsroom this morning. Dustin, what kind of charges ultimately will he face?
Well, Dave, Katie, Woodland Park's Mayor David Turley is facing both felony and misdemeanor charges, all related to alleged sexual assault on a child. Now, Turley is charged with sexual assault on a child by a person in a position of trust and sexual contact without consent, all allegedly happening between May 11th and May 20th of this year. Now, Turley was arrested last Friday after a weeks-long investigation by Woodland Park police. He's been the mayor of Woodland Park since April of 2012, and as far as we can tell, he hasn't been in any major trouble with the law before. Now, police tell us that these charges center around one victim and that they don't believe that there are any more victims out there. Now, Turley is out on bond right now, and he's still being allowed to serve as mayor of Woodland Park, scheduled to preside over the city's next city council meeting a week from tomorrow, something that has a lot of folks upset. And guys, we'll let you know what happens in the courtroom later today.
If you're just joining us, we're following an 11 breaking news alert. Two suspects are now in custody, but only after keeping a neighborhood on edge for several hours this morning.
KKTV 11 News reporter Dustin Cuzick is live near Cimarron and 21st in Colorado Springs. So Dustin, what can you tell us about what's going on there right now?
Well, Dave, Katie, right now police are still just kind of wrapping up their investigation. And guys, that expansion joint is a large metal piece that allows the bridge to kind of expand and contract as the weather gets hot or cold, and it runs across both lanes. It's all one big piece. That's why they have to shut both lanes down to pull it out and replace it. It's no small feat. While this scares them, unfortunately, it really doesn't surprise them in this area. And they say that there's a few reasons for that. They think that there's the curve here on Carefree that's pretty dramatic, that the speeds are too high already, and then the drivers are speeding on top of that. And guys, I want to kind of give you a look now. We got a first look in the daylight at just what the scene looks like here.
11 News reporter Dustin Cuzick now is live from the Cimarron Hills fire station, where the victim walked in asking for help. So Dustin, at this point, do we have any idea who may have done this?
You know, Katie, Dave, at this point, we don't have an idea who the suspect or suspects is. Now, the El Paso County Sheriff's Office is investigating, and they say that there is not a danger to the public at this point, but whoever did the shooting is still out there this morning. And so if you've gotten used to driving through that cone zone, if maybe you commute through there all the time, it's a good reminder to really pay attention, because some of those cone zone spots could be shifting on you. Reporting live near Manitou Springs, Dustin Cuzick, KKTV 11 News.
All right, good information to know, Dustin. Thanks for that update.
Dustin Cuzick joins us live from the scene now. Dustin, do we know how this fire started?
We don't know at this point exactly how the fire started. We do know where it started, and that is in the bedroom of the bottom unit that you can see behind us.
11 News reporter Dustin Cuzick joins us live from the El Paso County Courthouse. Dustin, why has it taken so long for this new trial to start?
Well, Katie, Dave, it took so long because the new evidence that actually spurred this new trial didn't even come to light until almost a decade after the murders had happened in 2009. That entire time, Kennedy sat behind bars in the eyes of the law, guilty of killing his two friends.
The fires and floods of the last 2 years are still taking an unfortunate toll on Manitou Springs. Many longtime businesses there are closing their doors for good.
KKTV 11 News reporter Dustin Cuzick is live now in Manitou Springs this morning. So Dustin, almost 2 years since the Waldo Canyon fire and nearly a year since some devastating flooding. So how is this now affecting the community today?
Well, Dave, Katie, you know, a lot of the businesses that did manage to survive, they're on edge now, wondering what this next tourist season is going to bring. Meantime, some of these longtime businesses here in Manitou, unfortunately, have been forced to close.
Once again, 11 News reporter Dustin Cuzick live on Summer Gray Street near Powers and Stetson Hills on the east side of Colorado Springs. Dustin, what's happening out there right now?
Well, Dave, Katie, I'll let you guys take a look. You can see behind me here still a really active scene. The police crime tape is still up. Investigators are still kind of combing back and forth across the street here, taking pictures and gathering evidence. And guys, we're told that this could last well into the daylight hours so that they can get a better look at the actual crime scene, because it happened out there in the middle of the street. Now, police first came out here because they were called to an incident that happened just after 11 o'clock last night. They're really not saying a lot about what happened out here, guys. All that police will give us at this point is that there was a shooting and that a 43-year-old man was taken to the hospital because of injuries related to that shooting. The man's expected to survive, and none of those officers that were involved were injured. Well, now, we talked to folks who live out here who said that they're shocked that this guy could be one of their neighbors. Take a listen.
I think all the neighbors pretty much watch out for each other around here, and you know, if they see something suspicious, they'll call the police.
And guys, I'll be out here talking to police, working to get you guys that suspect's name and also to figure out just what happened out here. We'll be talking with investigators throughout the morning. Reporting live in Colorado Springs, Dustin Cuzick, KKTV 11 News.